Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we continue our NFL coverage as we talk about Tom Brady winning again in Germany. The Bills absolutely choking it. And as well as, should we be looking at Tua Tagovailoa and the Dolphins more seriously? Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. My name is Cameron Simpson. Hopefully you are all having a great Monday. I know I am, and thank you so much for tuning into this video. We are talking all things National Football League today, including my 3 takeaways and the play of the game, as well as a look around the league as we break down every single game, and I'll give a quick take on all of them. I have 3 major takeaways that I want to start us off with. First of all, welcome back to NFL coverage. I know I had a video week 1. We had to stop because we had NASCAR coverage, and now we are back, baby, better than ever with NFL coverage. So we will continue that. And don't forget to join me, I believe, this Thursday at 5:30, maybe 5. We'll be doing a live stream previewing Thursday Night Football. So don't be afraid to jump in on that and join us. Hopefully we can gain viewership into that segment of the day. Alright, first and foremost, here are my main 3 takeaways. Brady continues to be the international star. The Bills choke it in Buffalo against the Vikings. And is Tua legit? The Miami Dolphins continue to be undefeated under Tua Tagovailoa. Alright, let's first start with the first topic, which is Tom Brady is the international star. And this is just a short one I want to get to, but it does have to go with a little bigger of a topic. Buccaneers beat the Seahawks in the first ever game held in Germany. And don't get me wrong, I don't understand why the NFL does this to themselves. I don't understand why we go to Germany, why we go to all these cities that have absolutely nothing to do with American football. I guess they like them in England. And hey, they like them in Europe. They really like this. I get it. They liked going to England because it was better for them. Now they like going to Germany. You know, whatever the NFL thinks they need to do to gain revenue and money, but sending your biggest star for the first ever time to Germany is a very good idea, I feel like, for NFL and marketing. And if it's big down there and there's a fan base, I guess send as many people as you want. I guess there's no stopping you to send as many players and fans and what have you to this event. There's nothing stopping you when you have the support. Look, my only concern is, it is what it is. I really don't have too many concerns. There's nothing to be terribly concerned about. I mean, the NFL, it's tough because no one really plays it internationally. It's really strictly an American sport. It's not like soccer. It's not like basketball. It's not like hockey. The National Football League is the most un-international sport there is. So them going international puts a little more of a vibe around football, American football, in a international point of view. But in reality, folks, let's be honest, no one really cares too much about playing American football in Europe. There really is none. And I'll be honest, American football is called American football because it's in America. And it's one of the uniquenesses about our country in sports, and you don't find it many places else. So I get them trying to go international, but that's kind of a huge digression I just had there. So I digress about that. Let's head into more of a in-depth, a little more particular point that I wanted to make, and it has to do with Tom Brady, because he has won his game in Germany, which I think he's won in Mexico. He's obviously won in England. And I think this marks his 3rd place that he's won in. I don't have my facts right. Let's go to the Google machine. How many international wins does Tom Brady have? And that answer would be Tom Brady international games How many has he won in NFL match? So if we scroll down here, blah, 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 I don't care about this. He won in Germany. He's won in England. He's won in Mexico. And that's it. So he's won, I think it's 4 because he's won 2 games in England and 1 in whatever. So that's really good for him. And for Tom, that's a big record. And for the Patriots quarterback, he might be back. I mean, I did pick the Buccaneers to win the Super Bowl, and I wasn't feeling too hot about my prediction. I'm feeling a little warmer about my prediction, but I'm not saying that I'm feeling too amazing about it. We'll see how that goes. Let's talk about the Bills absolutely choking it, I guess is the word we can use. Look, I think we all thought the Bills had the win against the Vikings, and if you missed it, I think we all did think that the Bills had the win against the Vikings, but it came down to the last play of the game. I think Buffalo already cashed their chips in, and they were like, this game's over. And credit to the Vikings where they deserve it, because they were able to continue to power through and continue to improve their record, actually. This game puts the Vikings at 8-1. That's one of the better records in the NFL. And I'm going to tell you why I wouldn't look too into that record. And I've heard many people, I've said this, and people are like, what do you mean? They're 8-1. Why wouldn't you look into this record? Have you seen Kirk Cousins behind quarterback? He is the most shakiest thing you will ever see back there. I mean, I will agree with those of you that think, well, 8-1 is such a great record. Let's see who they beat as an 8-1 team. That you're all saying that this is such a great record. Okay, one of the teams was the Commanders. They're terrible this season. One of the teams was the Cardinals. Terrible team this year. The Dolphins, give credit where credit is due, but that was also with a backup quarterback that they won. The Bears, a terrible team. The Saints, well, a pretty bad team this season. They're not performing as well as they should be, and that was even a really close game. The Lions are the Lions, and again, the Lions game was really, really close. The Packers, okay, the Packers stink this season too. So, you know, those are the wins they have this season. And all in all, I'll say that's a pretty weak win matchup. It's pretty weak. They lost to the Eagles. All right, I'll give them that. But besides that, that is weak, weak, and weak. And so, look, their upcoming schedule, how does it shape for them? I mean, let's take a look at their upcoming schedule. So next week, they play the Cowboys. That's a big test for them. Now, did the Cowboys look very well today? No. That's a big test for them. The Patriots, okay, that's another test, but I mean, that's not really a good team either. The Jets, that's a good team. The Lions, again, bad team. The Colts, not a great team. The Giants, good team. The Packers, again, not a great team. And the Bears, not a great team. So I see this team being playoff bound and winning a lot more games. But I'm saying when it comes down to playing real competition in the playoffs, and good, let's see how they face this week. And let's see how they face in the future weeks against better competition. But the fact that this game, the Bills game, the Vikings-Bills game, it was a very entertaining game. I had a lot of fun watching it. And I will say that this game brought a lot of excitement. Diggs had an insane catch. That one-handed grab was insane. Besides that, though, I love the finish to this game. And I thought that the Vikings, I mean, I love to see Buffalo lose, so that was great for me. Let's talk about Tua and the Dolphins. If you haven't heard yet, the Dolphins are 7-3, and their 3 losses were with a backup quarterback. Tua is undefeated so far as the starting quarterback for the Dolphins. I mean, that is very, very good for that team. And should we start taking them seriously? Should we start taking the AFC East seriously? Because if the season ended today, all 4 AFC East teams would make it into the playoffs. That's a very astonishing thing. When a lot of people thought the AFC West would be the more dominant team this NFL season, in reality, it's the AFC East. They have proven to be a dominant force in the National Football League, and rightfully so, we should take them seriously. I don't think we should turn a blind eye to this one. I really don't. And that's just my opinion. But watch for not only the AFC East teams, because I'm sure some of them are going to tank it. The Patriots are not going to be very welcome the next few weeks. But watch the Dolphins. Watch how the Dolphins play. Watch how some of these teams play as they move through. I mean, I'm looking at the upcoming schedule for the Dolphins. Texans, win. That's a win for the Dolphins. 49ers, tight game, but I'm going to give the Dolphins the win. Chargers, win. Bills, that is going to be a great game. Dolphins-Bills on December 18th. Tune in. On Christmas, they're playing the Packers. I'm going to give them the win. They play the Patriots game again on January 1st. Win. And they play the Jets. I'm giving them the win. So I'm giving them a lot of wins coming up for the remainder of the season. Take this team legit. Do I say Super Bowl contender? No. But maybe a conference final. Right now, I would say the NFL only has literally 2 legit teams. The Chiefs and the Bills. So someone's going to have to knock those 2 teams down. I don't see any other team that's really just legit. All right, let's go around the NFL here. We start on Thursday night football with the Falcons and the Panthers. The Panthers take the W 25-15 down in Germany. Buccaneers, Seahawks. Bucks win 21-16. Tom Brady wins another international game. The Lions, in a great showdown against the Bears, will win 31-30. It came down to a missed extra point. Fields ran for quite a bit of yards in this game. I don't know if I have the exact number of yards that he ran for. But he did run for quite a bit of yards to get a touchdown. I think he got like a 60-yard touchdown in that game. The Lions, though, Stafford threw pretty well towards the end. He ended up niching out the W in that one by 1 point. The Dolphins take a commanding win over the Browns, 39-17. That one wasn't really close. The Titans win by 7 against the Broncos, 17-10. That puts the Broncos record at 3-6. Tennessee at 6-3. Moving on to the Vikings and the Bills. That one ended in overtime. Vikings 33, Bills 30. Vikings 8-1. The Bills go to 6-3, falling a little behind right now. Watch that team as I think that was 2 losses in a row for the Bills after losing last week to the Jets. So keep an eye on that as we continue throughout the season. From that, we go down to New York, where the Giants improve to 7-2 after taking a win over the Texans, 24-16. The Chiefs win against the Jags, 27-17. Steelers take the Saints by 10, 20-10. The Colts beat Las Vegas by 5, 25-20. The showdown in the West in LA. Cardinals beat the Rams 27-17. The Packers finish in overtime 31-28 against the Cowboys. And the Niners will win against the Chargers 22-16. That was a Sunday Night Football game. And tonight, the Commanders face off against the Eagles. All right, that was your Around the NFL. A couple thoughts on that. Now, here is what I would call the best moment of the week. And with that, we go to Diggs' catch. That was absolutely incredible.
Game, the final play of the third quarter. Josh Allen with time to throw, looks, fires, one-handed catch. When he fires, it comes up like that's what I do. 25 yards on a spectacular-looking one-handed grab. Diggs has Josh Allen. What elbow?
All right, folks, that is that for the day. That was just an insane moment from the game, and I think we just had to put it in for the moment of the week. Besides that, thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, don't be afraid to hit the like button, and we'll see you on Thursday, and then we'll see you on Monday. Peace out.